Moving on swiftly. I'm going to jump on to comedians.
Kojo. Kojo from me.
Because to be honest with you, shouts out to Kojo, shouts out to Fumbi when he was in as well. Yeah. We have had quite a few comedians come on to the podcast. Yeah. But I am throwing it out there, comedians, you have a hammer and chisel to make your Mount Rushmore. Citrus, who makes your 4?
So my 4, I'm just going through it now, give me 1 sec.
That's cool.
Is, you need to prep me, bruv, so I can be ready.
Don't worry.
So my 4 is, I'm going to start off with English comedian by the name of Bill Bailey.
Yes, I know you're talking about. Guy with the long hair.
He's got long hair.
Yes. Oh, yeah. He's cutting now, isn't it? He's cutting hair now.
Yeah. He's good. Bill, the reason why Bill Bailey, it was one of his shows that I watched randomly on the BBC, and he is also a very acclaimed musician. And he was doing a melody basically. So he started with one sound and he was adding on different types of sounds to this melody. So it started with a beat, with a bass beat, added a drum beat, added a guitar, added some harmony, blah, 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 blah. But whilst he's doing that, he's talking through his comedy set via the audience. So therefore, unless every member of the audience was placed, he might say, Sirelli's got a blue hat on. Okay, blue hat with a blue cap, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Buddy's got a yellow cushion with a yellow cushion. And as he's doing it off the fly. Yes. He does this for about half an hour. In my head, I do not know any comedians just on the bounce that can entertain a crowd comedically for that amount of time just
freestyle.
On freestyle. So that's why he made it there for me.
Yes.
Which I don't think he'd feature on any of yours. Outside of that, I went with my ultimate all-time favourite, Richard Pryor. He'd probably have the biggest face on the mount.
He'd have his whole body, to be fair.
But closely followed by Bernie Mac and then Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
Shout goes out to Delirious and Raw. I probably watched those 2 stand-up shows combined 100 times.
Raymond.
Shaped my childhood.
Katt Williams. I just think he's like he makes me laugh, and I know everyone talks about other people. Like these people, like I might chuckle. Like Kevin Hart, he might say something funny, but he doesn't make me laugh.
Nah, Kevin makes me laugh.
It doesn't make me laugh. Like,
have you been to his concert?
Yeah, I did go. Oh, what did I go?
Which one did you go to? Because Kevin made me laugh, bro.
He's moving the goalposts.
No,
I've been
to
your first question. Yes. I've been to one. Yeah. But Katt Williams.
Was he there though when you went?
Like,
did you see this row?
Pimp Chronicles, when he's in the green suit, is the funniest thing I've watched from a comedian. And what it is, he addressed political stuff, but with comedy. He addressed the Michael Jackson thing with comedy. So he's.
He apologised for that now.
It doesn't matter. It was still funny. Like, has anyone seen Pimp Chronicles 1?
Yes.
If you haven't seen it, just watch it, man. Just watch it. If you say it's not funny, it's not funny. But anyway, does anyone remember Have I Got News for You?
Yes.
No, not Have I Got News for You. Whose line is it anyway?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Right. There was a guy on there called Ryan Stiles. He was an improv comedian. So a bit like your guy, but they used to have, there used to be a show which was hosted by Clive James, and there used to be 4 comedians, and they used to give them a subject, and they had to do stuff. But he had his own show.
Tony Slattery was on there?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, Tony Slattery, Josie something.
Yeah.
There was a few of them.
That programme is bad boy.
This man was a genius. He's on that level where, like, if you said "Rah, Buddy Silver Chain," he would make up bars, but a comedy bars about that. So he was heavy. Then I would say Bernie Mac, easily in there, more for the rawness and the delivery, and like even like we all struggle to understand him at points. But it was funny, innit?
I think you hit the nail on the head. He's just raw, innit? Yeah. I just feel like I say, your fucking mum's a bitch. And it's just Ross. Where did that come from? I'm like, whoa. Like, you know, he's just raw. It's that type of raw. Like, no, I'm just saying, it's just that raw. It just come from nowhere. I get it.
And he just, and the delivery as well. And then Eddie Murphy. The only reason Eddie Murphy was probably the first stand-up comedian that I listened to. I remember being in America, and my cousin, he had one of the shows on a vinyl, and he had Technics 1210s, and he said, "Listen to this," and he put it on. He made me listen to it because it was swearing in it, and I was young. But then I took that on board, and then a couple of years later, I started listening back to it, and I was like, "Rah, this is actually funny." So that would be my fault. Really?
Okay, so for me, as Citrus said, the Godfather, Richard Pryor. For me, he's carried me through many journeys. Like when you're doing those long drives, I had his CD collection and I'd throw that in and I'm on the motorway busting up on my own kind of thing. So yeah, definitely Richard Pryor. Bernie Mac, again, I love his delivery. He's funny, but his delivery, his timing, and with comedy, a lot of it's to do with timing. So that's something for me. My last two, Red Fox, because he's the Godfather. His comedy came natural. It wasn't something that he had to think about. It was literally just, it's like having one of the man them who just always on point. He was always up there for me. And lastly, Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle.
Bloody hell. Where's my syringe?
David Chappelle.
The drink is liquid.
Dave Chappelle. I know Dave Chappelle. He's all right though.
For me,
Brilliant Manibian.
for me, I like the way he's a storyteller. He brings politics into it. He brings important subjects into it, and he delivers it with great timing and class.
Okay. Buddy.
Eddie Murphy, I mean, Delirious and Raw has been spoken about a ton. And he actually held down a long period of being that guy in it. Kevin Hart. Kevin, yeah, I mean, you can say what you want to say about Kevin, but Kevin's got a lot of longevity, and I've been to a few of his shows over here, and I've thoroughly enjoyed them. And anybody that said that they didn't enjoy them, apart from Rain, because Rain's trying to just hold it out.
Is what he does comedy, or is it stupid?
No, it was actually funny. He had some good. There were so many one-liners in it that I went on to X, as it's called now. All right, and I was on there, and everybody was just listing them. There was just loads of them, and it was hilarious. And I sat there and thought to myself, it was so good. I went to see him again and again. I've probably seen him about 4 or 5 times. To the point now, I've got to the point I was like, I ain't going again. Do you know what I mean? You're too expensive. Because it's expensive now. No, it's because it's expensive. And I'm just like, I got to a period where I was seeing him so regular, I started thinking, are you now going to repeat the same joke I've just heard this time? And he didn't. He done quite well. I would then go to Bernie Mac for the reasons why everyone else is probably said already. And I would have gone with Dave Chappelle. I was actually hoping no one would say him, and then you decided to go and drop him, but you called him Pashel, so it's fine. But Dave is for his skits. His skits made me laugh. I've seen him live as well, which was actually quite good. You know what I mean? He was on a stage smoking, but I do rate Dave. I think he's actually he's really good.
Silly question. Why did you mention the smoking? Just for
no, because he was he wasn't allowed to smoke in the building. They said you're not allowed to smoke. I think he had to take a fine for smoking if you smoke inside of the O2. Okay. And he's confident.
Is he sitting down?
Was he sitting?
He's just smoking.
He's just smoking his cigarette. He's just I was like, rah, this guy's he's just a bad man, isn't he? He's like, I'm gonna take the fine and do what I'm doing. And then
it's part of his act, though,
yeah,
isn't it?
It was brilliant. Yeah. And exactly what it was. It was part of his act. And I just said to myself, there's so much to you. I mean, I was gonna say a couple other people, and I was thinking to myself, we've all kind of gone very urban, if you like, all right, with our Mount Rushmores. And I thought to myself, I said pretty much urban, all right? And I said to myself, you know what, I was going to even say, Jim Carrey, but there was a lot of people that do a lot of stupid type of comedy, but I suppose maybe his oldest, slapstick.
That's
Kevin Hart though, man.
No, he's not. He's got delivery. I thought that when I first went to go and watch him, I thought to myself, he's going to do the type of comedy that's just like Keenan and Kel. And I'm like, I'm not really into this. This is dumb. But then when I actually saw him, I was like, rah, you actually had a lot of good delivery. And it was funny. It was hilarious. I was cracking up. So I rated him.
Tongo.
Honorary mention to Lee Mack. I really like Lee Mack. He's a good one-liner.
Jimmy Carr.
Jimmy Carr's definitely a good one.
It's his laugh, innit?
It's not even the laugh. It's just
controversial. His deliveries crazy.
When he started, he never smiled. And that, I'm like, you're saying
Deadpan,
something.
innit?
Yeah, you're
like
saying...
Jack D?
Jack D is another one. Yeah, I forgot about it.
Deadpan.
Jack D, yeah. By the way, yeah, sorry.
Tongo.
So my first on the list was Bernie. For me, his part of Kings of Comedy is just too legendary. And then when I've seen all the other clips that I've seen of him, even I think he's died way too early. Even how he was when he was in the films, you just can't stop busting up at this guy. My other person was Dave Chappelle.
Because you look like him.
One.
Do you know what? It's the
one-liners, isn't it?
two.
I can't not see it now.
There was people who come up to me, random people, even people from America, in UK have come up to me and said, man, anyone told you, man, you like Dave Chappelle, man? I'm like, yeah, I've been told.
You take that as a compliment.
Is that your American accent?
Maybe, but
Definitely not Dave Chappelle. But that's fine.
what was I going to say? Yeah, so Dave Chappelle, to me, he is the modern GOAT. The modern day GOAT, if that makes sense. Dave Chappelle, I said, he just, I don't know, man, his intelligence when he's telling jokes. Like, he'll tell you a story and you think, where's he going with this? And when he comes with it, you're like, rah. And he'll give you a message, but you're still busting up. And you take the message away, but you take the humor away with it as well.
We can see the relations. Fine.
So that's that. Eddie Murphy was probably the comedian of my youth. Like, every film he was bringing out, I was on it. There was a time when even The Golden Child was my favourite film. I would like, Dean said he's probably watched Raw and Delirious over 100 times. Me and him was probably together 80 of those times, watching them together. I still watch that show to the point we would know it word for word from beginning to end. I still quote lines from it in my day-to-day conversation.
Respect,
Today. Have a coconut smash. In the sun, like still today. Still to today. So yeah, he's iconic. On the list I sent to Wiley, I didn't have a fourth one. But there were so many people that I thought of but I still couldn't finalize
The fourth one.
And people like that are to me honourable, but they're like British. Lee Evans. Lee Mack was one I was going to say as well. I thought of Red Fox. I couldn't remember his name. The dad in House Party, Robin Harris, I think his name is.
Yes, Robin Harris.
Robin
Yes.
Harris was another one.
Died early.
Richard Pryor obviously came to mind, but I couldn't decide on a final one, so I've got that one kind of. And another person from UK, which I highly rate, is Slim.
Funny, very funny. I'm going to quickly go through mine. Mine, in no particular, well, the last one for me is at the top. Dave Chappelle, Charlie Murphy, not Eddie Murphy, Charlie Murphy. I think Eddie Murphy I thought was hilarious, but Charlie Murphy had his humour, I don't know what it was that I found stupidly funny. I just find it stupidly funny. His storytelling was just legendary. Richard Pryor, but for me, at the top of it all, is Katt Williams. Katt Williams, you know, the thing about Katt Williams, I can't watch an interview with Katt Williams without dying. I can watch that. You know what it is for me that I always watch and I can't stop crying at? Is when he's roasting the woman on the radio.
Brother.
That for me,
hilarious.
considering he wasn't even meant to be in the interview.
She's too quick. She's an
He's
idiot.
just...
She's an idiot. You don't mess with a comedian. You just don't mess with them.
For me, and I know, if you're talking about modern GOATs, I'd say, yeah, Chappelle's same level, but it's different humour. But for me, if I want to sit down and just be crying with tears of laughter, Katt Williams will get me every single time.
You know
every
what I
time.
forgot to mention? Eddie Griffin.
He said, "You're gnarl nails."
Yes, no, and you and the way I'm sure he said something like, "Oh, you wouldn't understand what that means."
Yeah.
I
I think half of it was her trying to defend it.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
she
was a
should have
comedian.
ran to him.
This made it even
And
funnier.
she was a comedian.
No, but what happened was she said something to him.
Yes,
About his
He looked
hair.
at her, and then the switch just went on.
Yes.
And then he was just like,
She tried to ramp about his hair.
Yeah,
Yes.
He just
Yes.
he
This is
went
on
off.
18 inches, no perm, baby. I said,
Mad.
So I'm gonna jump onto something a bit light-hearted, which I think we can all probably resonate with.
Sorry, before you do that, what do you think of Eddie Griffin?
Eddie Griffin, I think, was funny for a period. I don't think he's not my funniest stand-up.
It's commercially funny.
TV
innit?
shows, yes. Stand-up, I didn't find him that funny.
One more, I don't know if you know who this guy is. Is it Arnes? His name is.
yeah.
Arnes,
Oh yeah,
One is-
but he got roasted the other day for the English thing.
he's the one
got
that
him.
does the one with by his brother, right?
Wait, yeah, you're talking about two different people. So, one is the guy who talks about his brother. His brother's disabled.
Yeah.
Him.
All right, so this guy is on. What was,
He's YouTube famous.
what was the Def Comedy Jam?
Okay.
He has a whole.
skit? On there.
I think he's on something like 6, 7, and 8, or 7, 8, and 9 on his own. This guy is hilarious.
I can't remember his name though, but him. Oh
Yeah.
my lord.
We'll have to find his name.